Hi there, my crafty friends. It's Ashley Pfeiffer, the maker behind Stamped AF. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and today I am bringing you a card for the One Stamp at a Time blog hop. I've gone ahead and done a couple of the steps beforehand, but I wanted to show you the supplies that I was using. So with the stitched rectangles, this is just an acrylic frame with magnetic sheets on it, in case you're wondering. I used the largest, which basically is the size of a mat, and then the fourth largest, or the fifth smallest. So those are the rectangles. I used the Layered Leaves embossing folder, and those two gave us this. So we're going to set those aside, and I'm going to let you see what I'm doing kind of as I make it. I'm not showing you the preview. You're going to have to stick around if you want to see it. So the theme for this month's hop is the end of summer. So I am using Wiggle Worm, which is just adorable, right? And from the upcoming holiday catalog, Harvest Hellos. So we're going to use the apple. Isn't this just so cute? Comes with the apple builder punch. So this just arrived today, and I just could not wait to play, and I figured this would be perfect. Now, before I forget about this, I want to show you that my August online class is Wiggle Worm. So if you purchase this bundle with me at any point during the month of August, you will get this online class for free. Or you can purchase the tutorial for $20 Canadian. So I made this one into a shaker card, but I realized after the fact that I'm actually kind of stingy with my sequins. So when I make it again, I will use more because they're all kind of stuck to the foam tape, I think. But how cute is she? Got this one. So we're making 5 cards in this class. And like I said, you get it free with the purchase of the bundle, or you can purchase it outright for $20. So if you're a demonstrator, you can place your own order. And then this is my favorite one. Those two are stuck together. So it's just a cute little waterfall card. And I scored it one too many times, so I just kind of have to help it get back up there. But that is my August class. You can find out the details on my blog, stampedaf.ca. And now let's get our craft on for this project. So we're going to be coloring with Stampin' Blend. So we're going to start with our Memento ink. And we're going to stamp one of the worms. I actually have one stamped on the other side. But let's start fresh on this side. I think the worm is my most favorite bug in this sweet bundle. It's also the namesake of this bundle, so how can you not love the worm? Okay, and then for our Harvest Hellos, we need the apple, the stem, and a leaf. And I have created a quick template by just punching a piece of cardstock. And now I'm going to show you how you can conserve your cardstock by lining these up just perfectly, so when you go to punch, there's no waste. So you can kind of move this around and feel when it gets to the edge. Same with these. I haven't put my stickers on these ones yet. This order arrived today. I did a quick Facebook Live unboxing and got down to crafting. And I haven't had time for the stickers. So that should be okay. We need a D block. And this will work with any punch. Any punch that has multiple pieces, you can line them up like that and punch once and get all your pieces. The only thing you have to be sure of is that you're punching close enough to your edge, or that you're going to cut the worm out first. And give yourself some room. that's it for the stamping for now. We will do a sentiment at the end, but let's get to coloring. So our worm going to be Granny Apple Green. I'll just zoom in a bit here so you can see. So I want a piece of paper underneath here. I've got grid paper, but I want a little more. And this will absorb any ink or push it back into my cardstock so that it doesn't pool outside the lines. So I just add my dark. And then go over it with the light, and you can use either end. And we are going to fussy cut this, so it doesn't really matter if we stay within the lines, because we are going to close crop with our fussy cutting. So we can let that sit while we do the rest. Okay, so now we can punch this, and you can see that they all line up almost perfect. I felt like one of them was a little bit off, so you can play around until you get it exactly where you want it. And now we're just going to close crop this. Okay, are you ready for cuteness overload? Just use a traditional office hole punch, and we're gonna punch a whole bunch of holes. So it looks like this little worm has been eating. How stinking cute is that? Now, I'm kind of thinking we don't want it all green back there, so bear with me for just 2 seconds. And 3/4 inch or 1 inch punch. So now we're going to take a little bit of glue and we're going to put this guy in there. So I want to put him so that we can still see his tail. So the glue is just under there, and then we're going to add our circle right over here, and then it will look like the inside of the apple. Well, that was way too much glue. I kind of want it where the worm is like popped up a little bit. If you try this, don't put as much glue on your very vanilla circle. That was kind of dumb. I am going to color our little worm with some Wink of Stella. It would have been smarter to do this before I glued it, but if this is your first time catching one of my videos, you won't know that I don't always plan ahead. Quite often I am crafting by the seat of my pants, so you get the whole process, folks. Okay, now I am thinking we're going to use some foam adhesive strips to mount this, and I have just a little piece from a past paper pumpkin kit that I'm going to use for these ends. You could use dimensionals, it's not necessary to use this, but I just have it sitting here. So why not? And I also want to show you how these strips come if you've never ordered them, because I was shocked. Look how long they are. Isn't that nutso? And there's 2 packages. Like there's 2 strips of these. It's unbelievable. So I'm guessing we're gonna need pretty much a whole strip. Now, I'm not making this into a shaker card, so it's not essential that I close off these bits. I just don't want it drooping down in the middle. We're stuck. Okay, so we can take our release paper off. And if you've never used the foam mount strips, they are a little bit taller than dimensionals, but not by much. At least they were the last time I used them. So we're just going to center this on here. I wanted the mat to be a little bit bigger than the frame to be a little bit bigger than the mat. I didn't quite get it on the bottom there, but that's okay. So we're gonna put this guy on here. So we need glue right here, and we need dimensionals up there. And I think so that we have exactly the same height, we're going to use just that little piece of strip that I had just put on there. And then we know for sure it's the same height. Oh, it's so cute. Now, the only tedious part of this is going to be getting this mounted. So again, handy dandy strips. So let's take a piece of that, and we're gonna very carefully try to cut this not in half, but take some of it off so that it doesn't show. I think that was enough. I don't. That's a little tedious. Okay, so any part of that foam we're gonna cover with this. So let's use this last little piece. Now, if I were to do this again, I don't think I would try and put that part on dimensionals. That wasn't very much fun. But there it is. And let's put our sentiment, which is going to be "You make me smile." Now, if I'd been thinking, I would have stamped it right there, but let's just do a little banner. I think we're going to do soft seafoam. And what color shall we do? I think we will do Granny Apple Green. We'll try it and see how it looks. I'm just going to try it on that piece. Not bad. Oh, it's so cute. We're just going to cut that part off. let's do that. And just to keep it the same height, we might as well use more of this. Okie dokie, that is all. Just glue this onto our card base. I don't want to pop it up on dimensionals because it would make for a very thick card if we did so. Oh, so cute. I've really gotten into cute cards lately. I mean, I've never disliked them, but it seems to be that's what I'm doing most often. Okay, so pretty cute. I wish I hadn't cut like right there. I should have kept it, but c'est la vie. Anyways, that is all, my friends. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial, and I hope that you will consider purchasing that Wiggle Worm bundle with me if you live in Canada, and I hope that you will give the Harvest Hellos bundle some lovin' from the annual catalog. So cute, right? Sorry, I'm trying to keep it so you can't see everything on my ceiling. There we go. So that's all. I hope to see you again soon, my crafty friends. Bye.